Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Assassin's Creed 4 on the Mysterious JG. We are wandering around in places we're not really meant to be. Oh god, there's a whole category of Subject 17 stuff, which means there's probably other, like, voice-acted memories that we get from him. I probably have missed, sticky notes, so I might have to, near the end of the game, hit a fact. We should eventually have, wandering around access to more of the game than we currently do. The IT guy is probably getting annoyed with us, but at this point we've hacked into multiple animuses. Not the one he wanted us to hack yet. We'll get to it, I'm sure. Watch the space for coming announcements. Working together to foil any sense of immersion in the pirate world. Okay. Let's do this thing. This is the one the plot actually wants us to hit. But it's kind of like a plot mission to force us to learn about the hacking minigame itself. So. Oh, that's actually a bad idea. I shouldn't have done that. I mean, it worked out okay. I think I was, whatever. I was about to say, I think I was closer before I did that, and I'm like, oh, what the hell? I'm thinking there must be a point later on where there's like a time limit. Otherwise, core breach accessing information. Thank you for playing our little
December
minigame.
23rd, 2012. Sample Recovery Unit Team Lead Fisher Case reporting on
Subject 17.
Oh my god, that's the guy who's
like the hero of the previous games, except he's the hero of the boring part where you don't get to kill people.
Deceased and unattended.
I
Time
think
of
there's
death
games
was
where
placed
eventually he
around
starts killing
0
people.
hours and 7 minutes, with conditions favorable for DNA sample recovery. We had some initial concerns about interference in the vault, but given the skill and talent of this team, we were able to capture useful data. I personally retrieved the subject's backpack and extracted a number of objects of interest to undergo detailed analysis. The subject displayed burns to the right hand, severe enough to fuse the bones, indicating some kind of spontaneous, intense burn trauma. Honestly, we've never seen anything like it before. Head, neck, and torso remained in good condition.
Nipples, big.
I hand-selected recovery agents to retrieve fluid samples, blood and saliva.
We tried to jerk him off, but he was dead. I'm sorry. What?
We then commenced material extraction and were able to preserve several exemplary samples. Data analysis and sequencing is already underway, and I'm told proceeding with exceptional ease thanks to the cloud database and the work of Abstergo Sample Recovery Unit 3. The legacy of Subject 17 will continue uninhibited as Sample 17.
He's a good egg. Oh, I'm sorry. I think there was a Subject 18 or Subject 16 who was a character in the previous game. Subject 17 is apparently the name they've given to this dude who was, in fact, the main character in the modern-day sequences of the previous games. Now we're like a nameless, faceless POV shot character. And I think what we're meant to be getting out of this, in the previous games, they kidnapped this dude. They were forcing him to use the Animus to go through his own genetic memory. I read plot summaries of later games. Eventually he gets out, encounters a group of people who are fighting the Templar. They also put him into machines to go back and look at his genetic memory. And ultimately, all sorts of crazy story stuff. There's just, I don't feel like getting into it, but ultimately he dies, and that's like the big cliffhanger. How will the game continue now? And 4 seems to be introducing the idea that they've now gotten hold of his DNA and are having other people, namely us, and probably others, we're going through and exploring his genetic memory, or maybe we're exploring our own genetic memory. Either way, yeah, whatever. So they salvaged this guy's genetic stuff.
Oh, you're better at this than I'd hoped. Now zip on down to the lobby. Come on. See that file you acquired?
Zip.
I wouldn't recommend watching it. I mean, you could, but it's unpleasant. So once you hand it off, just pretend this never happened, okay? Otherwise, you'll just go to bed feeling sad. Anyway, the courier should be waiting downstairs. She's been here a while. I suppose it goes without saying, just because you now know how to hack all your colleagues' computers, it doesn't mean you should. I mean, not every day, right? No, seriously, though, that's illegal, so don't be a dick. Unless that's your nature.
Yeah, I don't know if he's supposed to be funny or if he's supposed to be like some kind of traitor to the Templars who's actually on the side of good justice in the American way. Either way, I'm just kind of looking around. Yeah, I'm already thinking at some point I'm going to go through this with a FAQ open and find all the shit. But we couldn't get over here. That's the security level 2, so I'm sure there'll be something there later. There's more stuff we can hack. I guess we might as well hit it. I didn't actually mean to do that. Didn't we... You had a post-it note that we already looked at, I think. Yeah, apparently post-it notes only mark themselves on my map when I'm actually staring at them. And a couple have marked themselves on my map because I stared at them and didn't know that they weren't just part of the regular roll.
You're just being ridiculous now.
Shut up. You spent like several moments not doing exactly what I told you. What the hell? Oh my god. There may be other floors of this building we can eventually access. I don't know. I gotta get to Pirates World before this video ends, though. I mean, I have to get to Pirates World. Says there's computers for me to hack in here, aren't there? Okay, they're back here on this wall.
Rude making the courier wait.
Yeah, well, I got computers to hack, so dude. Hey, cool, Nerf weapons. I hope.
Be careful now. As the data moves, there are security programs constantly monitoring the data
Oh, it's
flow.
a new
You need
minigame.
to sneak past them, or they will destroy your data and send it back home.
Okay, so there's a new minigame. Now it's Frogger. No, seriously, it's now we're playing Frogger. Hacking computers, folks. It's more like Frogger than you might have imagined. I don't have to win more than once, do I? No, thank you. So the guy still pops up and explains how hacking works. That's nice.
Okay, it's been a few weeks since the last recording. Sorry about that. Of course, I guess
I'm fine with it.
A few seconds for you. I'll leap down the playlist. Anyway, I was talking about Clay. Casmeric, Subject 16.
Yeah, the guy I thought we were hearing about before.
So, when I fell into a coma back in Italy,
which is
and
fun.
woke up in the Animus Black Room, it was so calming. It felt like I had woken up into a dream. Haze.
Purple haze.
A dream where none of this mess had ever happened. Felt like I should just be getting ready for another day of pouring drinks at bad weather, and another day of complaining about being between girlfriends and wondering what the hell to do with myself. But when I saw Clay just sitting there, it started to come back.
Yeah.
You know, piece by piece.
You mean Clayton Forrester?
When he told me about Lucy, fuck, you know, it hurt.
Yeah.
You know, realizing that I killed her.
With my penis.
Of
I'm
thinking
Commander Shepard. She was
feeling
corny.
anything. Not at the time, anyway. Well, then, things just kept piling on.
Uh-huh.
There were more memories of Ezio and Altair and the First Civilization.
And Ricky and
then,
JoJo
right
and
before
Bobby.
it finished, Clay passed on his memories to me. He showed me everything he had seen and lived through, and
All
it
caps,
was brief, but overwhelming.
So he punctuates his memory in the
I'm not
American
sure how to
style
explain.
rather than German.
He saw glimpses of Adam and Eve and their escape from slavery. He saw the beginning and the end of the war between the first Civ and humans. He saw Minerva, Juno, and Tinia trying
And
to work out their calculation.
Weekle, Bingo, Drooper, and Snork.
At least that's what they called them. They had these tools, these powerful machines that could predict possible futures. Not what was going to happen, but what could happen. Probabilities. And
There's people who are totally into the lore for this
they
game.
spent a lot of energy trying to figure out what was the most
I guess
likely
I'm curious
scenario for
now,
the
but...
future. Theirs and ours. And in the end, I guess they figured I was their most likely candidate. Some guy named Desmond, living at the beginning of the 21st
Desmond
century
Tutu.
of the Common Era. But which Desmond was the right one? Because, you see, probability is a weird thing. It can branch out in so many ways.
Turns out they actually didn't want Desmond, they wanted Damien. Damien Demento.
Was it the Desmond who got married early and had a son? One who stayed single in New York? Or was it the Desmond who moved to San Francisco to be a waiter?
Ooh, and he never got married.
Was it the Desmond who
Although I
worked
guess
at an auto body
that
shop
kind of
in
marriage is
Chicago?
legal out there, huh?
Maybe it was the me who never ran away from his parents in the first place.
Yep, maybe it was the me who was fighting
Specific
pirates and
variations to choose from.
cool stuff. No, it was the boring
In the
me.
end, the lucky one was me. I'm the Desmond their best calculations spit out.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm the Desmond they left their messages for. And I guess I have to live with that honor.
Oh, he signs off with Chow? That makes it even more douchey.
Pretty tired.
Yep. Tiring.
There'll be more later. Ciao.
Ciao! There's 33 of these to do? Oh my god. Maybe I need to call off this. Let's do a full clear of the present day stuff. Well, there should be time to figure it out, because once I do what I can do now, I'll have a good long pirate sequence, I hope, for you guys to get caught up. So I'm just really hoping that we get a chance to fail at these without a lot of punishment. Okay. Doesn't appear there's any punishment except you start over. Which is just as well, because apparently I suddenly can't play Frogger. Used to be a Frogger pro. Jumping it too early. Damn it! Stop doing that, JG. You'll never finish the modern day if you can't learn to play Frogger. Oh, I think I've pretty much proven that you have an infinite number of tries, though. Oh, God. I did it in the first try, no problem. And suddenly I can't do it to save my life. Can't even get past the first one. Okay. Take a deep breath. It's just Frogger. You got this. I'm jumping too early because I'm afraid of. It's like I'm not even coming close to being too late, and then suddenly I was too late. But that was one of the fast-moving ones. No reason to rush on these. And a nice long memory of Desmond's. 30 minutes of him talking about how he feels kind of sad. I'm special, but I'm alone. Subject 0. They probably had a more direct, more tortuous kind of deal with
I
him.
have now resumed the practice of dressing as a man, and have put off my woman's dress.
Why did you take it? Who made you take it?
I took it of my own free will, with no constraint. I prefer a man's dress to a woman's.
You made an oath, Jeanne. You swore to never again dress as a man.
Yeah, but it's so
I never
sexy.
meant to swear that I would not resume the practice,
Oh, you
Why
did.
have you done so?
because it is more lawful and suitable for me to return to the practice of wearing a man's dress. Being always among men, than to have a woman's dress. I have presumed it because a promise made to me has not been.
How is he?
Our three, doing well.
Are we still in 18th century Hungary?
Is he really
No.
bored?
His connection is so stable, he's jumped between a few ancestors today. We're in 15th century France now. Turns out he's related to one of Joan of Arc's executioners.
Oh, that's why.
Surprise.
Eileen, yesterday Vidic asked me to help him work out some of the bugs in his audiovisual renderer. And I told
also,
him...
I want to know, why is Joan of Arc
Come on,
speaking
Satish,
English?
not you.
It wouldn't be permanent. A few months at most.
Months? That will kill every ounce of momentum we have.
It won't, I promise. Honestly,
Taking forever.
I think this could help us. If I can get a look at what these people are doing, we could...
Come on. He's trying to pull you over to his side. Don't you see that? He's luring you with quick victory and prestige.
You, on the
That's
other hand,
not
give
what
me
this is
slow
about,
defeat and no
honestly.
prestige.
I need to get back to work.
Eileen, I'm sorry.
Do what you must. I'll survive.
Bitch. Now back to Joan of Arc in English. There doesn't seem to be a fast forward either. Not even
Surrogate
pauses
Initiative,
stuff.
Test Session 32, April 2nd, 1981. Host Eileen Bach. DNA sample SV1970.
Eileen Bach, inventor of Bach's beer. Unsuccessful predecessor to Beck.
Miriam, are you awake?
What?
Miriam's coming for me.
Who is?
They're
Is it
coming to
Alex?
take me
I see
away.
them from my window, massing in the courtyard. My time is up.
Basil, don't say this. You don't know that.
Forgive me for this, Miriam. But I must tell you something. The artifact. We have it. But only Oscar and I know its location.
And Oscar
Don't
can't
tell
even
me.
spell his own name correctly.
Your family has connections. You must take the artifact and bring it to the assassins in Paris.
Please don't. I don't want to know.
Get the idea
It's
that the
safer if I
assassins
don't.
are like this benevolent
Now,
society.
If I die, knowledge of its location dies with me. You must bring it to the assassins.
Assassins?
And their creed.
I don't understand.
People who kill people for money.
No, I don't want to hear.
Okay, anything else, or... I suppose you could just skip these videos, folks.
Hello?
If you don't care about
Eileen,
those.
hi. It's Carl.
Carl, I know it's you.
Sorry, you just sound exhausted. Did I wake you?
No, I've just been busy.
It sounds like it.
I'm
Busy
just a little
jumping back and
tired,
forth between
that's
little
all.
bits of
No,
audio
I mean,
that
your-
we couldn't
your
have an
project
extended
sounds
one that was of
fascinating.
any interest. And
Your colleague, Dr. Warren Vidic, he called me recently and he told me what you've been up to.
He what? Warren?
He actually
Yeah,
called me
told us
while
about
you
your
were listening to that
research,
tape.
memories, ancestry, all of that. He even asked if we'd be willing to come in and...
No! Jesus, no! What the hell is he doing?
Eileen, it's okay. We signed some papers, non-disclosure stuff.
No! He's trying to fuck me over. Damn it!
Eileen,
We
we
signed
just
papers.
talked
We
about
came
my
in. We
mother,
talked to
just
those
like you
people
and I did.
before I
World
mentioned
War
it to
II.
you.
That's all.
It's the artifact.
The what?
Carl, if he calls you again, you tell him you work through me, okay? That's it. Vidic has been a pain in my ass
Oh,
for
he's
years.
the villain from the first game,
And I don't
I think.
need him getting all the glory for my 2 years of hard work.
All right. So how should I go about this? I mean, the wheels are in motion.
Yeah, well, why'd you set the meals
I
in
don't
motion without
know.
talking to her first, dummy?
Just go through me if he contacts you again. Please?
All right.
You'll do that?
Of course. Yes.
Thank you, Carl.
Unless I get
I'm
kidnapped
sorry I
and
was
forced
short
to
with
work
you.
on this.
I've just been exhausted. That's all.
It's all right, hon. Just take care of yourself.
Honey, I support you in your evil Templar plan.
Morning, Eileen. We're almost ready. Just a few more adjustments.
Okay.
I had the team do some research on this artifact we've been chasing, and it appears the Third Reich actually found something matching its description sometime in 1940. Eileen, are you all right?
Sorry,
fun when the
yeah.
Nazis are
I'm
involved.
fine. Just a little scattered. Vidic called my ex-husband last night. He wants to put him in the Animus.
To find the artifact before us?
Exactly.
Well, it would be fast using Vidic's Animus. And maybe that would get us back to our original work.
Satish, if we let that happen, then all our money dries up. Lillian is paying for us to find the artifact,
I
not
wonder if she
improve our
married
methods.
this dude just so
Do
she
you
could probe his
understand?
memories
Right,
of evil
of
World War
course.
II
I'm
stuff.
sorry. Let's just burn those bridges when we cross them. Are we ready?
Yes, just a few more adjustments, Senorian. I made a small change to the genetic input modulator. I'm hoping that buys us a few more minutes.
Even a few seconds would be nice. I'm ready.
All right, settle in.
It's time for this audio file to end. They're still making goofy noises, but I thought it was done. Alright, whatever. Jesus, that's just gonna drive me up the wall. Oh, well, there was a little description. Audio files recorded from a collection of reel-to-reel tapes found at the residence of the late Dr. Warren Vidic. I guess he got killed at some point in the previous games. Oh god, 5 of 33. This
You're just being ridiculous now.
Hey, fuck you. I'm already regretting that I didn't immediately do what you asked me to do. I'm not gonna do what you asked me to do. Hey, but I vaguely remembered where the elevator was, so moral victory, right? So that I wander around in here. Yeah, I don't care. There's a security room here. Is that my Animus? Yeah. Alright, I gotta get back to the main story. I can't keep fussing with this. I think it's possible to come back out of the, well, maybe not. Maybe the game dictates whether you are in the Animus or the modern world. But I was thinking there should be some kind of option for you to pop out.
This job is well below my skill level.
Yeah, well, your copy is shit. You could use some practice.
What? No. I followed that recipe to the
Yeah, fascinating.
Oh, look who's here. So you didn't forget, after all. You're just incredibly rude. And made poor Rebecca here wait for nearly 30 minutes.
You limey. Be nice. Sorry about him.
He says that no matter how long it takes you.
So, how should we do this? Data transfer?
I don't give a crap. Do you want the extra data I collected, or just the important stuff?
We'll email you the receipt. Till next time. Take care, Sean.
Bye-bye, yes, bye. And don't expect any more free coffee.
God, I already hate this guy. He spells Sean completely wrong.
Great, isn't she?
So nothing from you?
Hey, I just got word the courier has come and gone. Wonderful, you're a miracle. No, that's an exaggeration. You're not a miracle. You're an employee. Doing a job. But thanks for helping out.
You did a good
thanks.
job.
Have fun pirating.
Oh my god, this is super important security shit over here. And there's even more of it over here. Main mission. Alright, back to the damn main mission.
Wow, this is going to change everything.
Don't I get all sorts of sticky notes for coming into your coffee cubicle? No? Seriously? Okay. Oh, yeah, there's one for her. Take, for instance, gunpowder, which gave us great mastery over fire. Take, for instance, the daguerreotype, which warped our way of seeing true life. Take the light bulb that gave us light when none was necessary. Take the automobile that sped us along at great velocity. Capable only of killing us in new and silly ways. Oh, come on. Frickin'. Automobiles are worthless. They have done nothing to help our society. Okay. This is a Luddite who's spreading his Luddite message through high-tech barcode sticky notes. Hey, pictures of pirates. Hello, pictures of pirates. I long to play pirate games, but I've become trapped in a hellish vortex of looking for sticky notes. It's my own damn fault. You appear to be holding a sticky note, but I was mistaken. Oh, good grief. What am I doing with my life? What are you doing with your lives? Watching me do this with my life. I'm as worthless as an automobile which only allows us to kill ourselves in new and silly ways.
Front, but there's always a danger.
Okay, can I talk to you? Can I leave this place forever? Hey, there's more security level 3. This is not marked as level 1, but I still can't get... Oh, it's level 3. I can't leave. Oh, my shift's probably not over. I guess game time passes faster than real time. You'd think the guy'd hit the end of a workday by now.
The vacation rule?
Run! Run towards the sticky I just noticed. Yes, we submit that we are such tools, as such have a purpose befitting a tool. We submit we are like hammers and wrenches and shovels, made for specific purpose not our own. We submit that our purpose is indivisible from the will of those who came before. We submit ourselves and our bodies and our minds utterly. You're getting a little repetitive now, buddy. I didn't mean to do that, damn it. We submit that this game is getting tiresome, and that it's JG's fault. Complaining about this aspect of the game, which is purely optional, and yet continuing to spend his time exploring it.
That's amazing.
Can we go this level 3? I don't think we can do too much with our level 1 car. And probably a bunch of these level 3 doors connect to each other in some way. Probably not that many different super awesome hidden areas to go to. And let's go to sample 17. So yeah, we are in fact studying sample 17. We're studying Desmond, is it Miles? Is that his name? We're studying that dude's memories. And not memories. That is our
Assistance au niveau 2, projet échantillon 17. Support to the second floor, sample 17 project.
Oh, am I getting in trouble for having hacked computers? Or is that just something that she says anyways? Maybe I need to wait for other people to leave and then I can have more computers. Dude, you're like a fucking zombie, man. Are you alright? You zombor. Hey, check it out. You can buy Assassin's Creed novels over there. Seriously, people, if you're gonna read a book, read a real fucking book. Don't read a book based on a video game. You know, you're like, you are such a snob. I'm like, no, read a book that isn't based on a video game. Okay? Just do it. Book that is not based on a video game is not automatically better than a book that's based on a video game, but nobody who's read all of the books in Western civilization, I cannot see them putting together a top 10, 20, even 50 greatest books in the English language. None of them are going to be based on a video game. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. I have some good video games based loosely around books. Not around books so much as like ideas from books. Like, you know, so much of what we think of as pirate culture actually came from Long John Silver, which was a fictional story. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Go read that. I've never actually read that, so I'm looking all snobby. Why don't you guys read this book that I haven't read?